On a topic we've been watching, and tonight it's kind of a new workplace trend taken off this summer. Christine Romans takes a look at what's behind quiet vacationing.
You've heard of quiet quitting, maybe even quiet firing, but have you heard about the summer's newest trend? Quiet vacationing. Millennials and Gen Zs taking time off and traveling without telling their bosses, and while they're technically on the clock. Joining meetings from places like hotels, beaches, cruises, you name it. So why don't they just take their paid time off? Workplace culture expert Jessica Kriegel says it's because of fear.
People are afraid that they're going to be viewed as weak by their employers.
And so the grind never really stops. A report from the U.S. Travel Association highlighting that millennials are a generation of, quote, work martyrs. They came into the workforce at a time when U.S. vacation usage went down, while the use of mobile technology went up, enabling this constant attachment to your job, an attachment that was amplified during the COVID pandemic as people got used to working from home and letting their jobs creep into their personal lives.
And the perception is that these people are lazy, that they are entitled, that they are not loyal to their employers.
American culture perpetuating an obsession with productivity at the workplace. The United States, still the only country among its economic peers that doesn't guarantee paid vacation, sick leave, or holidays for all employees.
We need to realize that we have to find balance. Otherwise, we are going to burn out.
And unlimited PTO isn't really the solution either. Many workers feeling a sense of confusion and guilt when trying to decide an appropriate amount of time to take off. It's why some are creating the solution of their own, packing up and heading out in secret to try to find some sort of awkward balance between vacation and work. With nearly 40% of millennials saying they have taken time off without ever even telling their manager. Some even making it a popular trend on TikTok.
We're just working remotely. It doesn't really matter where you are.
And their companies feeling burned. The Society for Human Resource Management says that going on quiet vacations can cause compliance and liability problems for employers, with things like tax, security, and employment laws focusing pretty heavily on where you're working from. Not to mention health concerns as well as general problems with work efficiency because of things like Wi-Fi issues and holiday distractions.
It sounds great to be able to work anywhere you want to, but the law isn't there. And your company is not being mean and horrible and terrible when they tell you that you can't.
Communication a key factor so employees can get a balanced experience from work without actually having to get away.
Ironically, the very things that you think affect productivity negatively are actually the things you need to be doing to increase it.
Christine Romans is joining us now. It's interesting because, like, the whole point of a vacation is to unplug. So if you're secretly trying to still be working on vacation, you're actually not reaping the benefits of vacation, right?
Well, that's true. And who really is ever unplugged? But one of the big concerns, like, look, make sure you turn off your camera if you're going to do this, right? And know your boss, right? But also know your boss. I mean, there are some bosses that if you get busted, you're just going to lose your job. There are others that maybe you should clue them in and be like, look, I'm taking the kids to the beach. I'm going to work from the hotel room for one of these days. Just so you know, I just wanted you to know. I mean, maybe just a little more communication might be better for everybody.
Christine Romans, like, we can't quiet vacation, me and you.
No, we could try.
I mean?
Let's do this show in Bermuda next week.
I was going to say, maybe Turks. We'll do it.
All right,
we'll get out to an island. Christine Romans, thank you so much. Super interesting.